Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Oh, Lordy, my trouble's so hard. Oh, Lordy, my trouble's
All right,
so
folks,
hard.
we are live. It's the Info Warrior, and what a jam-packed show we're going to have for you this evening. If you tuned into the Alex Jones Show earlier today, you knew that I had, for the Prison Planet TV members watching at home, I had this massive document to go through in between shows. Now, I was able to graze through a few of the important parts of this document. One of the things that I did miss today was I talked, I think, about the Federal Reserve, but I didn't talk how they specifically talked about the End the Fed protests on April 1st, 2008 and April 15th, 2008. So we're going to get into that. We're just going to get into this entire Fusion Center document. If you want to talk about this Fusion Center document, you can call in 866-582-9933. If you know something about it that I don't, please call in. On top of that, we have a stack of news to cover. Another one of those callers that we had earlier today is like, well, that article in the Associated Press or something doesn't really say anything about chemtrails. Well, if you can't read in between the lines on this article right here, and this is Fox News, Obama may block sun's rays to end global warming. Okay? And they spell it right out in the third paragraph here. One such extreme option, see, they say it's an extreme option. They're already doing it. They were spraying today. Unless I'm just imagining it. I must be imagining the planes and the big white lines in the sky. That's all in my head, you know. What else am I imagining? Am I imagining the livestock and the cars around me when I'm driving through Texas? I must be. But you can see them. They're real. But here, third paragraph. Hopefully this will satisfy some people. And yes, it does not use the word chemtrail, but it does say this. One such extreme option includes shooting pollution particles into the upper atmosphere to reflect the sun's rays. Unbelievable. Now he says, Holdren said such an experimental measure would only be used as a last resort. So what that's setting you up for, folks, is that we're already at our last resort. I promise you that. What's really scary is this document from our good friends at the Council on Foreign Relations. Okay, this is, again, prisonplanet.tv. They can see it right here. This one's called the Geoengineering Option, a last resort against global warming. You see how these things come out at the same exact time with the same exact verbiage? Do you understand? This is March and April of 2009. We're going to be talking about this document as well. I mean, it goes into the technology aspect from a paper that they wrote in 99. In 99, folks, in 99. They're talking about stuff now that they had and doing in 99, and this is the CFR. So we're going to be going over that document. We're going to go over this Virginia Terrorism Threat Assessment document. And then some of the other headlines we have over here. Let's see, NASA's secret rebels want Obama on their side. Pure propaganda right here. We'll tell you why later. Avian bird flu found in western Kentucky poultry farm. Very important. If you know what we're talking about there. Let's see. We're going to be talking about the censorship of the web. We're going to be talking about warrantless wireless wiretaps. I mean, basically, they're going to use whatever surveillance they can. And Olbermann actually stepped up to the plate, manned up, and went against his butt buddy Obama. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, the Olbermann-Obama worship has been some of the worst. And this is a guy that I really did respect during the Bush administration. Let's see. UN climate talks threaten our survival, Saudi Arabia. Lindsey Williams is coming up, I believe, tomorrow night. And Lindsey Williams was telling you, they are going to drop the price of oil. They are going to gut Saudi Arabia, and they're going to gut them further with all this new carbon taxing. I mean, it's in the documents, folks. Let's see. Iranian nuke plot vaporized in the city. New York banks unwittingly aided in material transfers, says DA. This was brought up on the show last night. And let's not forget, Max Kaiser in the second hour, Alex Jones in the third hour. We'll be back after this, folks. Very important broadcast. It's the Info Warrior with Jason Bermas, prisonplanet.tv, Infowars.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold for your IRA? The financial industry refuses to recognize the value of real hard assets for your retirement. The truth be told, gold and silver has outperformed paper investments like stocks, bonds, and CDs, yet no word about IRAs. Perhaps the financial institutions want to maintain control of your assets by keeping you in paper. If you'd like to take a look at gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low return on your paper investments. Call 800-686-2237. Make sure that you secure your future. Call 800-686-2237. That's 1-800-686-2237.
I don't give a damn. The next stop is Vietnam. And it's 5, 6, 7. Open up the pearly gates. Well, there ain't no time to wonder why. We're all gonna die.
At least that's what they want. They want us all dead. At least the majority of us, by their own documents, by their own admissions. And that's why I'm on the air. And that's why I talk about this stuff. You know, before I get into this Virginia terrorism threat assessment, I was watching one of these Air America hosts, and he's a stand-up comic. I've seen him before. He's been on a bunch of TV shows. His name's Mark Maron. And he starts his show off. He says he's going to talk about all these new shootings, the Pulaski incident. He mentions Alex Jones and Glenn Beck and tries to lump them together. And before he gets there, he actually seems like he's in the know on a few of these things. For instance, he talked about the rocket formula, or the rocket fuel components that were found in baby formula. We covered that story here. Unbelievable, totally disgusting, needs wider attention. He also talked about what was in the water. You know, arsenic, fluoride, you name it. All sorts of very, very bad things in the water we drink every day. But then he shifts gears on attack mode on Alex Jones, and instead, again, of attacking the material that he presents, he attacks the person and the presentation. And then after attacking Alex Jones, he goes after Michelle Bachmann, the Minnesota congresswoman that has put in legislation or a bill to try to stop the world currency, thank God. And she's against the mandatory service that's in the GIVE Act. God forbid. And this guy starts saying it's a great idea, the mandatory service. He's into re-education camps. Well, Marin, I'm coming for you. I think that you really need some re-education. But I won't put you in a camp, I promise. I won't do it. I won't tie you up. I won't camp you. No mandatory service. I'll just ask you to listen and see if you open your ears. But you probably won't. We'll see. We'll see. We can't play that, by the way, because he drops F-bombs galore. It's like F-bomb, 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 S-bomb.